Good morning. My name is Drea and I am a licensed esthetician here at Beau Visage Spa. And I want to first of all let you know why my face looks a little strange today. You might have come in for a facial. I do wear these goggles and I have been working all morning. So that is what this crazy marks and lines are from, is just protective personal equipment. So don't be alarmed, nothing's wrong. It's just marks from doing facials all morning. So that being said, we are here to talk about the foaming enzyme facial from Is Clinical. This one is definitely one of my favorites. I like to kind of call it the champagne facial, like champagne you would pop a bottle for, not the city of Champagne, because it has that really fun foaming experience, just like if you were to drink a nice glass of champagne, how it has that foam at the top. So let's talk about, what the foaming enzyme facial is. So this is going to benefit you by being a deep cleanse. It's going to be exfoliating. It's going to make the pores look smaller. And the benefits are that it provides mild controlled exfoliation. So it's not going to be too intense, but it is going to get the job done and give you a really nice deep cleanse and reveal that healthier and younger skin underneath. It is going to be a powerful yet soothing treatment. It's going to smooth and polish the skin. It helps to reduce the appearance of pore size, which who doesn't want smaller pores? It's paraben free, so parabens are sometimes thought to disrupt the endocrine system in fish and maybe not so favorable on humans either, but there's not really enough science backing that up. But I just know parabens are not allowed in the ocean when you swim in Hawaii because of how it affects the coral reef. So Is Clinical was like, you know what, we don't want to chance it, so they don't have any parabens in their entire skincare line, which is kind of awesome. So this is a powerful, soothing treatment. It's going to combine things like papaya enzyme, which is called papain, and pineapple enzyme, which is bromelain. And enzymes are kind of like Pac-Man, if you've ever heard of that video game or seen that little character that kind of go around the skin, and they're proteolytic, so that means they're kind of choosy in what they digest, just the dead and diseased tissue on the skin. So it's going to be a more comfortable exfoliation than an acid exfoliant. And it's a great place to start for all skin. So it's going to be with those pharmaceutical grade botanicals, and it also will have the glycolic acid. So glycolic acid is sugarcane derived, and that's going to help with everything under the sun. Basically, it's going to be brightening and evening the skin tone. It'll help with collagen and elastin production. It is the smallest of the AHAs, the alpha hydroxy acids. So you're gonna feel a tingle. So it's a little bit of a sensory experience, which I enjoy. I like to feel it working. It kind of it's more fun when it's interactive, in my opinion, at least. And so this professional treatment is gonna produce a luxurious foaming activity on the skin, while bioactive ingredients exfoliate and they deeply cleanse the pores. And it reveals that polished, healthy, radiant skin complexion. So this is going to be coming in 2 different little packets. Not that it's that important, like you wouldn't really see it in the treatment room, so I figured it'd be kind of fun to see it while you're watching the live and kind of see what I have to mix up. So there is a bit of the foaming enzyme mask system in a powder form, and then you're going to have your activator. And there's a reason why they keep enzymes separate. So the reason why they're going to keep these enzymes separate until they're ready to use them is because remember how I told you they will digest things? Like, I don't know if you guys have dogs or cats that like pee on carpets sometimes. If you've ever had to clean it up, you've used an enzyme, they'll actually digest, that protein in the urine that makes the smell. So same deal with these enzymes. You have to keep them separate or they will eat each other. And we don't want them to do that. We want them to eat the dead and diseased tissue on our skin. So that's why they are kept separate. And once I mix them together, they're gonna have this really fun foaming effect, and it feels really nice on the skin, a little tingly, a little warm, a little cool. Everyone experiences it differently, and the results are phenomenal. I have been able to do this facial a few times already, and everyone has loved the results. So that is how it comes. Who it's for, it can be for normal skin, so dry skin, oily skin, combination skin. You can use it on a rough skin surface, so if you want to retexturize your skin and have that smoother skin, it's wonderful for that. It helps with any kind of a dull complexion, so if you feel like the skin is looking a little lifeless lately, you just need a pick-me-up, this is a great facial for you. And it also helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It's not really too early to start on preventative maintenance, so this is not just for mature skin. Younger skin can also appreciate the benefits, like early 20s, that's a great facial for that as well. And then it really helps with maskne, you know, that mask acne that everyone's getting, and it helps with large or congested pores, so breakout prone skin. You can get in here and get a foaming enzyme facial as well and reap wonderful benefits. The application, so I mix 1 pack of the 5-gram powder pack, like I was showing you how they're separate, and then I put the 10 milliliters of the liquid activator in a bowl, and I mix it up until it transforms into a light foam consistency. I apply the mixture evenly. Oh, okay, I'm sorry guys, I think we might have paused on our connection. Hopefully we're back. All right, so I was talking about how the process unfolds. So then we're going to apply the mixture evenly to the skin, putting the mask on face and neck, and we can leave that on for up to 5 to 7 minutes. It can technically go on décolleté too, it's just kind of what your personal preference is. And then we would rinse the skin thoroughly with water, and we use a wet towel to remove the mask. The ingredients to note in here, we talked a little bit about them, but I want to go a little more in depth. So it uses a glycolic acid. It's a botanical source, and it's at a 16% in amount of what we're using. And it's a powerful, they're calling it desquamation agent. So what that really means is cellular turnover. And our cellular turnover slows down as we get sun damage, as we get environmental damage, as we age, and all the different things, just kind of being alive in the environment, that cellular turnover will start to slow down. And so it's good to come in monthly and kind of have it reset almost, because the skin doesn't always reset every 30 days like it does when we're younger and our skin is in a healthier state. So it's fine to go ahead and use a little glycolic and jumpstart the process. The next thing that they use is the papain, the papaya enzymes. And the enzyme acts as an exfoliant, and it kind of dissolves and breaks down the proteins in the dead skin, so it works differently than the glycolic. And then the bromelain is your pineapple enzyme, and it has an exfoliating agent that digests the skin's dead proteins. And so it kind of helps with exfoliating, and it rebuilds the collagen. So this is very preventative aging. It's very graceful aging. It's a wonderful thing for all skin. And then it has my favorite, probably my favorite skincare ingredient, at least one of them. It's the aloe. So the aloe leaf juice is going to be anti-inflammatory, and it's going to promote wound healing. It's collagen synthesis promoting, and it also helps because it contains antimicrobial properties. So again, thinking about breakouts and maskne in particular, this is going to be super helpful for not only dealing with breakouts that are current, but even maybe some future breakouts that it can prevent. And it will also help by diminishing that scarring that most of us get after we've had a blemish. So that is pretty much my information regarding our foaming enzyme facial. And it is a treatment that can take up to an hour. It's a little more of a clinical facial, not as much of like normally in my European style facials, like my custom facials or the facials where the lights are low and there's massage of the face, the neck, and the shoulders and the hands and arms and the décolleté. With the more clinical advanced skincare facials that we're doing here, you're gonna have more of like the lights on, because I need to, when we're using a heavier resurfacing agent, I need to be able to look at your skin and make sure that it's not changing colors on me or that you're experiencing too much activity, because every client is different. So that's where the esthetician comes in with their knowledge and expertise and checking in with you and making sure that you're having a comfortable experience, because you don't want to have the skin burning. That's not the key to beautiful skin. You don't have to have a painful experience to have beautiful skin. It's always better to kind of work up to the advanced skincare treatments. So if you're not already using active ingredients at home like glycolic or retinol, and you're kind of new to skincare, I would definitely recommend starting off with a custom facial. so we can kind of get you on good home care regimen and kind of build you up to the advanced skincare, such as our Foamy Enzyme Facial and our glycolic, not a glycolic, I'm sorry, what was I thinking? The Fire and Ice, which is a glycolic facial. You'll get better benefits and it won't feel as active if you start at step one and kind of gradually build towards these more advanced treatments. That's just how I would recommend starting. But this Foaming Enzyme Facial is great for pretty much all skin types and all skin concerns. It's more gentle than, say, the Fire and Ice Facial, and it's a wonderful experience for sure. I do love to give stress relieving tips during this part of the class. So my stress relieving tip is to have a little bit of a morning routine. That's what's been helping me so much. I've been doing 10 things every morning and they've been helping me to really jumpstart my day. And so I would say the biggest stress relieving tip I can give you, whether you have a routine in the morning, do things for the first hour of your day that don't involve checking social media, that don't really involve checking your phone. Because having our smartphones is training our brains to be distracted all the time. And it's also putting us in stressful states as soon as we get out of bed. The first thing you should really be doing when you get out of bed is making your bed and drinking lots of water, because you're dehydrated every time you wake up. And you need to be drinking at least like 17 ounces, 32 ounces of water when you wake up. And this is also really beneficial for your skin, because anything that's good for your internal health is going to translate into beautiful skin on the outside, because the skin is a window to your internal health. So relieving stress and starting your day off with not checking social media, not checking messages, you know, if you want to connect with like a higher power or whatever that looks like for you, taking a nature walk or doing some sit-ups, doing some push-ups, getting some blood circulating, this is really going to be anti-stress, because you're not starting your day with everyone else's problems. You're starting your day with focusing on self-care, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So I think it's really important to, you know, fill up your cup first in the morning, or you're just going to be running on empty all day. So that is my stress relieving tip, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. I should know what I'm talking about, but I don't remember as far as what the class is next week. But we have, we'll definitely keep you posted on social media what it is, but we have some really awesome stuff coming up. I know we're going to be talking about hydration and seasonal skincare changes. We're also going to be talking about chemical peel season, because we are in it right now. And then I'm going to be talking about home care and how you can get the most benefit, not just coming in to get facials from me, but actually what you need to be doing at home to get the biggest benefit. And I love teaching people and empowering them on how to take care of your skin at home, because really it's what you do every day that makes the difference, not just the services you come in to get. What else? But yeah, that's kind of a little preview, a little sneak preview of what we're going to be talking about in the coming weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed this class, and I can't wait to see you next Wednesday. Take care and be safe and be well.